Hi everyone, I'm Brad Free with a look at the Breeders Cup Distaff. It's race number 7 on Saturday, and this is the race that most likely will determine the Eclipse Award winner for champion, older filly or mare. And there are some good ones in this lineup. Let's look at the field of 11. Led by the morning line favorite, she is Idiomatic, and all she has done is win her last 4 starts, including back-to-back grade 1s. We're going to talk more about Idiomatic in just a minute. Second choice, or secondary choice, I probably should say, are Adair Manor, Search Results, and the 3-year-old frontrunner Randomized. Now, when you sit down to begin handicapping this race, one of the things that's going to jump out immediately is the abundance of speed in this race. There are multiple frontrunners. There are at least 3 kind of confirmed type of frontrunners, those being Idiomatic, Randomized, and also Adair Manor. There are 2 others, at least 2 others, that should be forwardly placed. Those include Search Results and number 1, Hoosier Filly, who's drawn inside and adding blinkers. You have to believe that she's going to be asked to produce some early speed. So all of a sudden, it looks like the front end could be a little bit crowded. Why is that an issue? It's an issue because Idiomatic will not get the same trip that she got in either of her last 2 grade 1 wins when she made the lead, coasted on slow fractions, and was long gone. The same thing can be said about Zenyatta Stakes winner Adair Manor and also the 3-year-old filly Randomized in the Beldame. Let's look at the stretch replay of those 3 fillies and or mares who raced gate to wire last time out and finished well in front of the field, starting off with Idiomatic. She was absolutely dominating in the Spinster at Keeneland on October 8th. She made the lead. Her main rival Nest did not show up and subsequently was taken out of training. Idiomatic was long gone for her 4th consecutive win and her 4th consecutive triple-digit Beyer speed figure. What about Adair Manor? Well, she also runs on or near the front end, and she comes into the distaff with a 5-race winning streak, 4 of them in graded stakes. She led gate to wire in 4 of those 5 wins. The other race she pressed from second. Adair Manor, shown here winning the Zenyatta, is a front runner / pace pressure. You know she's going to be involved early. And then Randomized, she might be the speed of the speed. Last time out in the Beldame, she was able to make the lead. She went slow early, fast late, was long gone as the 3-10 odds-on favorite. Now, Idiomatic, Adair Manor, and Randomized are all good horses, but they could get in each other's way. Here's why I still like Idiomatic. 3 starts back in the Delaware Handicap, she stumbled at the start and spotted her rivals multiple lengths. This is a filly who runs best on the front end. Faced with a deficit, what did Idiomatic do? She overcame adversity and was up to win gamely with her 2nd of what would be 4 consecutive triple-digit Beyer speed figures. The point is, Idiomatic does not necessarily require the lead. So if Randomized and or Adair Manor get in front of her, as long as Idiomatic can get out in the clear where dirt's not hitting her in the face, she should be very, very tough to beat. There's a filly in here, Chad Brown trains Randomized, who I expect to set the pace, but he has 2 in the field, and I actually prefer his other one, and she is Search Results. She's a 5-year-old mare making the final start of her career. She's scheduled to be sold at auction a few days after the Breeders' Cup, and she has been an absolute dream for Claravich Stables. She's won 7 out of 16. She's always ranked just a notch below the top of the division. Late in her 5-year-old year, she has never been better. I took a look at Search Results at Chad Brown's Santa Anita stable here early this week. You will not find a better looking filly or mare on the grounds than Search Results. She is an absolute dream to look at. She's coming out of her skin, training great. And the thing about the race complexion, how this race is likely to unfold, if all those speeds go, Search Results, she won her last start gate to wire. I get that. Chad Brown believes she is better with a target to chase. She's gonna have a target to chase on Saturday, maybe 3 of them. Search Results has a forwardly placed running style, but she likes to track other horses. She likes to follow other horses. Those are the targets. Search Results, I think she's going to finish 1-2. probably 2 behind Idiomatic. At Dare Manor, I don't know what to do with her. She's a California-based filly who's been beating up on kind of some cream puffs all season long. The waters get a lot deeper in the Breeders' Cup Distaff. I picked her out of respect because she is training great. She's on a roll, and she is kind of the hometown favorite. There's a crazy bomb in here listed at odds of 20 to 1. I want to talk briefly about Leda Vida, number 11, listed at 20 to 1. She finished second to Idiomatic in the Spinster, and that runner-up finish by Leda Vida was actually very, very good. She never switches leads. If you go back and watch her replay again, you'll see she's on the wrong lead through the lane. She's kind of struggling. That's just the way she runs. Here's why she has a chance. She has been chasing some of these slow-paced front runners, which has rendered her late rally completely ineffective. She was still able to finish second last time out in the Spinster. If they go quick early, if all those front runners hook up, Leda Vida, a grade 1 placed mare, trained by Ignacio Correas, who won the Breeders' Cup Distaff the last time it was at Santa Anita with Blue Prize, maybe Leda Vida springs a wild upset at odds of 20 to 1. But when all is said and done, I expect Idiomatic to deliver for trainer Brad Cox. I expect Search Results to fire and perhaps finish second. Idiomatic over Search Results in the Breeders' Cup Distaff Saturday at Santa Anita.